Henry.
Henry.
It is Henry.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. That literally, that's Henry.
It's Lieutenant Henry. Lieutenant Henry Calhoun. What was that?
Hello? I don't know about you, but it certainly doesn't feel like we're alone back here. We are at the John C. Calhoun Family Cemetery. This is actually where the Keowee Heights plantation is. It's right over there, past
Take
these
care
trees.
of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, I guess. It's right up there. Actually, we ended up trying to film that plantation the last time we came by here. We took you guys over here to check this out, and all of our footage from over there gone, vanished.
Basement.
You know, the only thing left over there
It is. You're right.
is some of the foundation in the basement itself. That's really actually kind of weird.
That's insane.
Where we're standing, guys, is actually the original John C. Calhoun, or not C, Ewing Calhoun Family Cemetery is behind us, and surrounding this entire area is a lot of unmarked graves. But the crazy thing is, the last time we were here, we had some of the most insane spirit box responses I think we've ever gotten. Maybe just a handful of places that we have ever gotten.
Monster.
Monster?
It's weird.
It's weird.
Just like a handful of spots we've ever managed to pick up the spirit box responses that clear and that specific.
Yeah.
It was answering us. It was almost like coming out of here, because it was getting late. We were super hot. We had zilch water, which we don't today either, actually.
We do in the car.
So, yeah, about a mile and a half way the heck that way. We have a couple cans of water. So that's not doing us any favors out here, fortunately.
Yeah.
But it almost felt like we were just not finished. That's rude.
I know.
I don't think I smell. I mean, it did work all day. And we did walk back here in the humidity, so I'm a little sweaty.
It's possible.
It's been storming for days. We haven't been able to make it out here.
Yeah.
But as soon as you get out here, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like we are not alone.
No.
There is something about this spot, this entire area where the plantation itself sat, that has this dense, heavy feeling.
It gives you the heebie-jeebies
yeah,
kind of feeling.
gives you the heebie-jeebies.
It's weird.
And on the way up here, I was telling Cait, actually, the only other spot that I've ever felt that way was one other spot. One other spot. Spot that I did not enjoy going to. And that was the FLW. When we came a long time ago, there was actually a ton of markers out here. They're all gone now. So we're going to have to tread very, very carefully in case there are graves out here. They seemed very, very upset. Not necessarily with us, but they were responding to us directly, which you don't. Doing this as long as we have, you rarely get that. You rarely get something with enough energy to respond to you directly. So I'm curious. I mean, do you think they remember us? Do you think they know who we are?
I wonder. I don't know. I'm very curious to find out. Oh, wait, look.
What?
There's some flags.
Oh, there's still some flags left. There's a couple.
There's a bunch right there.
Yeah, there's a few left. There are some stones everywhere, scattered about.
Don't sleep here.
Don't sleep here? I mean, I don't really plan to. I mean, that would actually, come to think of it,
That'd be terrifying.
doing a camping thing out here.
Oh my gosh.
So there are some markers that have survived. Only a few though. They were everywhere.
Wow.
I feel a presence here. My name's Rob. This is Cait. We were here before. We've come here a couple times actually. What did it say? isn't it? You were really, really talkative to us before. I've been itching to come out here. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I want you to know we don't mean you any harm. Okay, we shoot this to collect some evidence. We want to show people that you exist, that you're out here. Huh? Rope? Ooh. That isn't. I don't like that. We want to give you a voice. This is your opportunity to speak. There's a lot of people who watch the show. They're interested in you as well. We're interested in where you came from, why you're here, what your life was like, what it's like for you now. I hope you don't mind us being here. I don't want to overstay our welcome. We won't be here super long. We just want to try a couple of things. Is that okay?
Are you willing to communicate?
You are intelligent.
Wow.
I like to think so. Sometimes Cait might argue with that a little bit. EMF?
Oh, yeah, I got that's the REM-Pod.
Oh yeah, you want to set that somewhere?
Yeah, do you want to put it in there maybe?
Yeah.
Is John in this cemetery?
Oh.
Table.
I
Table.
see William and Henry.
Interesting fun fact, by the way, guys, while we're on the subject. If you notice here the spelling here, Calhoun, that's actually a change of spelling. The original was Calhoun, like with an O. Kind of interesting.
That is really interesting.
Besides the fact that I'm pretty sure he married his cousin. There's that.
That was normal back then, apparently.
She gets really uncomfortable when I mention that.
It's weird.
Oh man, I'm sorry if I don't mean to offend you, but it is kind of funny. It's different for us. Nobody really well, some people do that. It's not as acceptable.
No, I mean,
Oh,
I
man.
can see that.
All right, guys. So if you don't know what this is a REM-Pod. All right, the idea. I'm gonna turn it on in a second, but the idea is that if something potentially can interact with that antenna, maybe come near it, it will give off a signal. So I'm going to set it right here onto this main grave. Basically, that's all it does. All right, so I do have a device here. I hope you don't mind me putting it there. That's going to let us know you're around, you're here. It'll give us sort of a direction to speak to.
To leave.
What did it say?
I'm going to leave.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Do you want me to move it? I can move it somewhere else. Please don't leave. Maybe it finds it disrespectful. Don't leave your sunglasses.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Okay.
We won't talk about the
Okay.
sunglasses.
The sunglass incident. Okay.
So Florida, is it? Florida?
All right. I moved it.
Floride? What's her name? It wasn't Floride. Floride.
So,
Because it was French, right?
yes, it was French. Florida, probably, something like that. I said fluoride last time. She laughed at me. She made fun of me.
I apologize.
So,
What are you doing here?
well, we're here. We're documenting your existence, effectively. There's a lot of people that watch the show. They're interested in you. Okay, like us. We want to kind of prove maybe that you exist. We want to give you an opportunity to speak. We can't really see you. If you'd like to show yourself or can, that'd be really cool. You can show yourself at any time. That'd be neat. You could speak to my camera. We have microphones.
We want.
What is it?
It's what we want.
That's weird. Why is it so responsive to us in this spot? We don't really get direct responses almost anywhere else. But here we do.
I know.
It says we need power.
It's so weird.
I mean, I do have a lot of devices here. They have batteries in them. You can, I do have an EMF thing there.
Yeah.
These have battery. You can drain some of that. Yeah.
I just noticed that Calhoun is spelled with an O here.
Yeah.
This one.
That was the original spelling.
Mhm.
The name changed.
So beautiful.
I'm not sure when, but later on it became Calhoun. They're a really famous,
1805.
famous family in the upstate South Carolina or South Carolina.
Assuredly.
Assuredly.
We live in the shadows.
What?
What? Oh my gosh, this is so active.
Really, it really is. We feel your presence. Okay, we know you're here. Please don't be afraid. I'd like to know, are you a member of the Calhoun family? Were you potentially maybe a servant here? We're using Spirit Talker, and we're using GhostTube. A couple apps on our phone. We always like to run those on these investigations. I realize they're applications on the phone, but I do like to run them alongside other devices that we utilize to just test them out. And like I said, this is one of the few places that we get in some of the most...
They will attack.
Keep going, we will attack? Where are you? It feels so different on this side. Like it feels almost normal over here. Oh wow. There's an old... It's a lot different.
I'm very happy.
You're very happy? What?
Kinda does look.
Doesn't it? It's a lot different on this side.
Doesn't feel like the same spot, but it is.
No.
Ugly.
That's rude.
Yeah, careful of the hole.
Do you get a lot of people out here to come visit you? Huh?
Didn't say anything?
You didn't say anything?
No. What did you hear?
I don't know. That's why I thought you said something, but I didn't make it out, so I was just...
No.
No?
Married.
Married.
Married?
Careful of this grave.
Oh yeah. There's another marker. As soon as you start coming this way towards the cemetery, though, you get a tightness to the chest, or at least I do. A little stomach churning. It's not good. I get a sense that you're like really, really upset. Can you come forward and talk to me about it?
Can you feel me?
Yeah.
I can. I'd like you to come forward and talk to me about it. I'm here as a friend. I just want to talk.
Pulse.
Do you remember the house that used to be here? Pulse. You remember the plantation?
Deceive.
Deceive.
I can scare you.
Can you? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna scare us? There's very few places that I've been that make me uncomfortable. Being in dark places, things like that, the normal sort of nerves
Yeah.
and being spooked, kind of, that's normal. Very few places have made me legitimately, deep down at my core, extremely uncomfortable. This happens to be one of those places. Did you bring the, yeah, your brother does, rods. Did you bring cat balls, by chance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, let's set some, cat balls. I want to take that, I want to put it, I want to put that in there too, in the cemetery, and set up some cat balls. Because I'm curious, like, I'm not entirely certain of whether or not the activity that we are feeling and we're experiencing and we're getting responses from is out here or in there. I don't know if it's from the people that work the land or the family.
Florence.
Oh, excuse me. I thought I was going to say
Florence.
her name. Florence. I mean, it's close. That's crazy.
Florence. Right now we have, we went ahead and set up the REM-Pod and a couple cat balls here. Again, what I'm curious about is what are we getting? Where's the activity coming from? Is it out here? Is it in there? Is there a mix? So I went ahead. This seems to be the central point. You got to think a lot of people come in and out of this particular way constantly
Do
to come.
you understand?
No, I don't really know what you.
Footsteps over there.
Is that what that was?
You heard it too?
I did. It was like a knocking noise. Yeah, it kind of did sound like a footstep. Anyway, like I'm curious how much that impacts this, and maybe is there a central corridor of maybe something coming in? Is this coming from the Calhoun family, or is it coming from
Is it ungodly?
people?
Is that what you're trying to say?
Huh?
I just said ungodly.
Did it really?
Yeah.
They're saying we're not. Ah, pfft.
Henry.
Henry. Is that your name, Henry?
It is. It is Henry.
Oh my gosh. Chills. Chills.
I have goosebumps. It is Henry.
That is insane.
It is
What?
Henry.
What is?
What are the odds?
What are the
Good
freaking
evening.
odds? Good evening.
Good evening. Oh my goodness, I'm so like flustered.
Henry.
Hello,
Well,
Henry.
my name's Rob. This is Cait. It's really nice to meet you.
Hello, Lieutenant.
That's insane. That's Henry.
It's Lieutenant Henry. Lieutenant Henry Calhoun. What was that?
Hello?
You gotta be kidding me. This is not happening.
Hello? What the hell was that?
What's that? Don't be out here. There's nothing and nobody.
Shovel.
Hello? Do you see an animal or something?
No.
That
I
was-
didn't see anything. It sounded like it was right there too.
Like right over here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
It sounded big.
It did. That's why I thought it was a person.
Not necessary.
What's not necessary? Is that you, Henry?
I protect this place.
That's crazy. Do you?
Who are you?
Was that you that made the noise? I'm trying to see. I don't see any deer or anything.
Many other souls.
Many other souls.
There are many other souls with us.
All right. Mine or hers?
My phone.
Henry, was that
I know, I'm like so flustered too. It's like I'm
was that you that made that noise, Henry? I don't see an animal or something. confusing.
Kelly.
Kelly. Henry, if you're still with us, can you go by this little device over here? Can you just go by that, maybe touch it or interact with it? Maybe one of these little balls here, they'll light up, kind of let us know where you are. If you protect this,
Hide.
we hide.
They hide.
If you protect this place, please understand we're not here to harm you or damage anything.
No.
We just want to talk. We're curious about you. Another knock.
Yeah, there's not. It sounds like someone's walking around or something.
Aggressive.
Aggressive? Do you not like us being here? Do we offend you?
Save.
So confused.
I just had a really strange feeling. We're not supposed to be here. Or something, I don't know. Henry, are you upset that we're here?
If you're upset we're here, if you could make that device go off, that'll help us confirm.
Try some dowsing rods or something? Or a spirit box or something?
I'd like to try both.
Okay.
The energy does seem to be shifting, and I'm not entirely certain that
Wonderful.
it said wonderful. Is that a response to your question?
Maybe.
Do you want us to maybe try some other devices? We could try the dowsing rods, we could try the spirit box. I'm not going to discount the possibility that whatever the heck that was could have been maybe a deer or something we can't see. That was very coincidental, I'm not going to lie. As soon as we
So
get
loud.
a response that said it was Henry, and then right behind us, just like right freaking behind us, it sounds like something pretty large shuffling leaves. You want us to try something else? You think that'll make it easier for you to talk to us?
Demonic.
Are you trying to mess with us? I think he's trying to scare us away because he's trying to protect it.
Yeah, you know what? Ran into something like this before where
How did you get here?
we walked.
We walked far. We don't have horses.
There's a trail now. This is a park. Very similar situation as that cemetery, the bee cemetery.
The beast sounds
There's like this central family,
Yes. The protector.
and there seems to be some kind of a protective presence, sort of a uniquely masculine protective presence. They can get a little rough sometimes. What? swear. It might have.
You are protected.
What is he protected?
You are protected.
Oh.
Turn it on.
Turn it on?
Maybe once a spare box. I swear, I looked over here. I looked right over here, and it looked like a head. It looked like a face was looking at me, and it just ducked behind this wall.
That's so creepy.
And my camera's pointed at it. I don't know if I got it or anything, or maybe it was trick of the light, and I'm just saying things. But that's what it
What
looked.
are you asking?
Well, like I said, we are really, really curious. Okay, we come out to places like this. We document the history.
Mhm.
There's not a ton of information out there about this area, what it was like, at least for you personally, or any of you personally, for that matter. And like I said, there's a lot of people that watch us that, along with us, are very, very interested in you, spirits, people that have not crossed over or still here on this plane in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we want to know what it's like for you. Why are you here? All right, I think we should probably try some. That was super weird. I swear, something.
You are not alone.
Get off me, fly. Yeah, right there where that divot is. It looked like somebody was standing there and they ducked real quickly.
Creepy.
It was like just like this, and like ducked
That's so
behind the wall.
creepy.
Huh. So, all right. So real quick, all right, because I feel like maybe there's some confusion. All right, maybe you really don't necessarily want us here or understand what we're doing. We're gonna try a couple things. A couple forms of communication, and see what you have to say.
Henry, I'd love to speak to you.
Let's set up. Anyone who is around us right now, whether you're the Calhoun family, part of the plantation, remember us, want to talk to us, whatever, you feel free to come and talk to us, okay?
I want you to go. There's a group of us.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
I
Well, we'll
want
go.
you to.
We're almost done here. Oh, that's a bird. We're almost done here, I promise, okay? I don't want to overstay our welcome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure you're enjoying the peace and quiet out here. It is a beautiful resting spot, regardless of the circumstances that got you here.
It is beautiful.
So I'm gonna ask you yes or no questions, okay? So if you answer yes, please cross them, spread them apart for no. I might even ask you.
You won't understand.
Well, I'm gonna try.
We're gonna try
I'm
to
gonna
understand.
I might even ask you to point. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask you to point. Use the rods to point where you are. So we kind of know we're not just speaking into the ether, okay? All right.
Watching.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So again, my name's Rob, and this is Cait. We've been out here a
Hello.
couple times. Do you by chance remember us?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Please leave.
We will soon.
So I'm sure there's a lot of you, but who's been speaking with us or who's been interacting with us today or tonight, this evening? Was your name Henry?
It's so weak compared to how it normally is.
Right how it normally is.
I wonder why.
I don't know. The energy is arrest.
I don't know.
Arrest.
Oh.
Okay. If you need some more energy, please feel free to take it from these phones. There's plenty
Yep.
of battery life on them, plenty of energy in these devices. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's try it again. please come forward. Feel free to respond to us, okay? We really want to give you an opportunity to speak. To anyone here, I mean, do you know the plantation? Do you know this place? Notice like the phones and stuff aren't as active either.
Yeah, everything like stopped. It said please leave, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. So I promise
Test.
Test? Are you testing us?
Yeah. I promise you we will go, okay? Just come and hang out with us for just a moment longer.
Yeah, just for a few minutes.
Okay. Were you a member of the Calhoun family? Is there anyone from the Calhoun family here?
Shooting.
Yes.
Okay. Were you someone who worked the land here? Servant or otherwise? Did you work the land here?
Hmm.
Okay. Do you appreciate people coming back here and visiting? Okay. All right.
Annie.
Annie?
Annie. Is that who I'm speaking with? Is your name Annie? Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you, Annie.
Hi, Annie.
I appreciate you coming forward and speaking with us. Okay. Were you a member of the Calhoun family? The Calhoun family?
I have to look that up. That would be crazy.
Okay. Were you here when this place was a large working plantation?
Yikes.
Okay. Did you pat? Whoa.
What?
It would just.
I'll throw something.
It yanked the rod that way. There was a huge pull. I felt it in the rods just go that way.
I saw it. It looked weird from like this
Yeah.
angle.
Be careful.
And then I'll throw something and be careful.
Oh, shoot. It's getting angry because we're not leaving.
Is there... Annie, are you lying to me? Are you one of the unmarked burials here? Tell me the truth. So you died here on the property?
I can hear you.
Good. Not that you can hear us.
Were you here of your own choosing? Did you choose to come here and work? That's a no. Okay. Do me a favor. I think you already did, but can you use these rods? I want you to point where you are, maybe where you're buried.
16.
16.
It's weird.
Point where you're buried, if you don't mind. One or both of the rods. Just point where you're buried.
Demonic.
Again?
That's really weird. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Point where you are.
Where are you buried? Or where are you? I'm sorry.
It is where it was pointing before.
I know.
Okay. Are you standing next to us right now? That's creepy.
It's really creepy.
Okay.
Okay.
This is crazy.
Okay, I got one question. Just
Okay. What's your question?
Is it okay if we do spirit box before we leave? Would you maybe communicate with us on there?
Is it okay? We just want to try
Nice
what.
hat.
Nice hat?
You like my hat?
That's so creepy. They're watching.
Yeah, they are watching.
Wow.
We want to use another device, so she wants to use the spirit box. Is that okay? This radio here? You might actually be able to speak with us, like use words. Is that okay just for a few minutes and then we'll go?
Okay.
Sounds kind of like a yes.
Yeah, it's a weak yes.
What's weird is, as of right now, it does seem like we're getting this like heavy presence. It's sort of aloof. It's moving around. It was really, really dense and heavy when we first got here, and now it's sort of shifting around. And I don't know if that means we're now shifted. We're speaking to somebody out here in this area, kind of based on.
Behind you.
That's where the noise was.
It was. Did you hear that?
Yes, yes.
Stay a while.
Stay a while.
Monstrous.
Oh my gosh. I think there's a bunch of spirits here trying to come through.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
Whole bunch.
So what I'm gathering is that there really is. There's a central group of the family, and then there's everyone else.
Yeah.
The freak was that?
What was that? You're right, that was a really strange noise.
What the heck was that? It was over here where it pointed.
It was over there.
Annie, was that you? Did you just make a noise? It kind of sounded like maybe a young girl.
It did. Actually, it was crazy.
Let's try the spirit box.
Where do you want to do it?
Let's go ahead and start it. Okay. We're gonna use this device here, okay? If you remember us from last time, we've used this before. It's just a radio, okay? It's not gonna hurt you, but it might allow you to use some words. Henry, can you come forward and talk to us for a second? How about Annie? Are you with us still? What was that?
Sounds like leaves.
Do you not like us? Do you not like us back here? I promise you we're gonna leave just after this, okay?
Outside.
Henry, are you here with us?
Problem.
Is there anyone from the Calhoun family? Torture. Is there anyone that can hear? Is there anyone here that could tell me about the plantation? Who's buried here? We lost a bunch of footage last time we were here. Do you know anything about that? Did it say go?
I think so. I think you were angry. Are you angry that we're not leaving?
You want us to leave? Do we offend you in some way?
Get out, it just said.
Get out. I apologize if we are bothering you. We really didn't intend to. We just want to document. We want to give you an opportunity to speak. If you want us to go, we will. I think it said leave immediately. That's what I heard.
Alright, well, if that's what you want, then we'll go. You want us to leave right now? Help?
Help.
I said help me, time's up.
Is there someone here that wants help? What can we do for you?
I said not in your world.
Huh? How can we help you? Something's dead, it sounded like.
Is there anything you want to say?
We're going to be going here soon. This is your last opportunity. Until we come back. To speak. Is there something you would like to tell the people watching the show? Tell them.
Before we leave?
I'm going to tell you good night.
Yeah. If you have nothing else to say, we're going to say goodbye and we're going to leave. It just said it's here.
It's here.
Who's here? We're about to leave. Can you say goodbye? I think it did. Goodbye.
Energy is changing.
It is.
That's super weird.
Hello.
Might be time sensitive.
It just changed. Like, it said, like, it kept telling us to get out and stuff,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it said, I'm here, and then it said hello.
Yeah.
He's so weird.
Energy is completely different now.
Sinful.
Doesn't like what we're doing apparently.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wish I could figure out what the heck that was back there.
I know.
I don't know. Some pretty incredible responses. I can't wait to get back
Incredible.
and actually listen to this back.
Books.
Again, I'm not real sure what that noise was behind us. I'm really hoping it was just a deer, otherwise that's insane. It
Yeah.
sounded super, super close.
It was right after Henry came through.
Yeah, exactly right after.
Exactly,
What
at
are
the
the-
same time.
What are the freaking chances? What are the freaking chances?
It's insane.
He will touch you.
Oh no.
Weather does seem like it's coming,
Yeah.
Magic.
so we better get out of here.
Magic.
All right, guys. So it does appear that the weather is turning. We were trying to squeeze through a window, and we I don't even know how long we've been out here.
I don't either.
We got really into this, but pretty insane responses, pretty incredible stuff. This place is
Absolutely.
amazing. I do want to get back out here and try to get up to that house
Yes.
and see if we can't film it, to see if that was paranormal related or just some kind of a fluke. But this place is incredibly
God.
active. The energy here is insane.
There's a lot of hostility.
That's thunder. Uh-oh.
We better get out of here.
We got like a mile and a half to walk out the woods.
Oh my god.
Anyway, guys, comment, like, subscribe.
Yes.
If you like what we're doing, throw us a comment, hype up the video.
I'm putting my stuff down this time because I'm going to do the heart hands.
We're
Love
going to
you
get out of here before it starts
guys.
pouring down on us.
Yes.
But as
We're
always,
going to run out of here.
yes, stay strong,
Stay blessed.
stay freaking savage.
Love you guys.
Peace.
God bless.
You do the little guns?
Wait, what? Oh, the guns. I forget every time.
Big guns.
Big guns.
Gabriel.
Little guns. Gabriel.
All right. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Love you guys.
God bless.
Bye.